Jeff Bezos, from a garage dream to building one of the world's biggest companies. Have you ever wondered how a young boy who loved taking things apart grew up to build one of the most influential companies in history? Today, I want to share the incredible life journey of Jeff Bezos, a story filled with curiosity, risk, failure, determination, and relentless ambition. Jeff Bezos wasn't born into wealth or business success. He was born on January 12, 1964, in Albuquerque, New Mexico. His mother, Jackie, was just a teenager when she gave birth to him. Life wasn't easy in those early years, and his biological father wasn't part of his upbringing. A few years later, his mother married Mike Bezos, a Cuban immigrant who had come to America with almost nothing. Mike adopted Jeff and raised him as his own son. Growing up, Jeff was an incredibly curious child. He loved science, reading, and figuring out how things worked. His family often joked that he would take apart his toys just to understand the mechanics inside. Instead of being upset, his parents encouraged his curiosity. Looking back, it's easy to see that this habit of asking questions would later become one of his greatest strengths. During summers, Jeff spent time on his grandparents' ranch in Texas. Life there was completely different from city life. He learned how to repair machinery, solve practical problems, and work hard every day. Those experiences taught him that no challenge was impossible if he stayed patient and kept learning. As a teenager, Jeff excelled in school. He graduated as valedictorian of his high school class and later attended Princeton University. At Princeton, he initially planned to study physics, but he realized that computer science and electrical engineering were better suited to his talents. It turned out to be a life-changing decision. After graduating in 1986, Jeff received job offers from several prestigious companies. He worked in finance and technology, quickly earning a reputation as someone who could solve difficult problems. Eventually, he joined a Wall Street investment firm called D.E. Shaw, where he rose rapidly through the ranks and became one of the company's youngest senior executives. By the early 1990s, Jeff had a stable career, an impressive salary, and a bright future. Most people would have stayed exactly where they were. But Jeff noticed something fascinating. Internet usage was growing by more than 2,000% a year. He believed this new technology would completely transform shopping and business. He faced one of the biggest decisions of his life. Should he keep his secure job or chase an uncertain dream? After discussing it with his wife, Mackenzie, Jeff decided to take the biggest risk of his career. In 1994, he quit his high-paying Wall Street job. Together, they drove across the United States to Seattle while Jeff worked on his business plan during the road trip. He started his company in the garage of their rented house. At first, he planned to sell books online because there were millions of book titles available, making them perfect for internet sales. He named the company Amazon, inspired by the Amazon River, symbolizing something massive and powerful. The early days were anything but glamorous. Jeff and his small team packed books by hand, answered customer emails, and worked long hours every single day. They even built desks from inexpensive wooden doors because they couldn't afford office furniture. Those famous door desks became a symbol of Amazon's culture of saving money and focusing on customers. When Amazon officially launched in 1995, orders started coming in faster than anyone expected. Every time the bell rang for a new order, the team celebrated. Soon, the bell rang so often that they had to turn it off because it became distracting. Despite early success, many people criticized Jeff. Investors and business experts claimed online shopping would never replace traditional stores. Some newspapers even predicted Amazon would eventually fail. Instead of listening to critics, Jeff remained focused on one simple principle: customer obsession. He believed that if customers were happy, the business would grow naturally. That philosophy became the foundation of Amazon's success. The company expanded beyond books into music, electronics, clothing, toys, and eventually almost everything people could imagine buying online. Amazon continued investing heavily, often sacrificing short-term profits to build long-term growth. Many investors questioned this strategy, but Jeff refused to abandon his vision. Then came the dot-com crash in the early 2000s. Hundreds of internet companies collapsed almost overnight. Amazon's stock price fell dramatically, and many believed the company wouldn't survive. Those were incredibly difficult years. Jeff faced enormous pressure, criticism, and uncertainty. But instead of giving up, he focused on improving the business. Amazon cut unnecessary costs, strengthened operations, and continued innovating. That persistence paid off. As internet shopping became more popular, Amazon emerged stronger than ever. The company introduced groundbreaking services like fast shipping, digital books through the Amazon Kindle, cloud computing through Amazon Web Services, and membership programs that completely changed customer expectations. Jeff often said that failure and experimentation go hand in hand. He encouraged employees to take bold risks because he believed that avoiding failure also meant avoiding innovation. Some ideas didn't work, but the successful ones transformed entire industries. Outside Amazon, Jeff pursued another lifelong dream: space exploration. As a child, he had been inspired by science fiction and dreamed about humanity living beyond Earth. In 2000, he founded Blue Origin, a space company focused on making space travel more affordable and accessible. For years, Blue Origin quietly developed rockets while attracting little public attention. Then, in 2021, Jeff fulfilled a dream decades in the making by traveling to space aboard a Blue Origin spacecraft. For him, it wasn't just a personal achievement, it represented a step toward humanity's future in space. Jeff's personal life also experienced major changes.